Welcome to Asian English News Bulletin. This is Syed Mahir Zaman Mukher with our top stories of the day. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina today inaugurated 50 model mosques and Islamic cultural centers in the second phase. She inaugurated the mosques in different parts of the country, joining virtually from her official residence, Ghana Bhavan. Other than performing prayers, there will be registration and training arrangements for Hajj pilgrims, Imam Training Center, Research Center, and Islamic Library, Autism Corner, rituals before burial, car parking facility, pre-primary education and Quran learning arrangement, conference room for Islamic cultural activities and book center in boarding facility for local and foreign guests. Earlier on June 10, 2021, the Prime Minister inaugurated 50 model mosques in the first phase out of total 564 simultaneously across the country. International Monetary Fund IMF will continue support for Bangladesh to accomplish its aspiration to become a developed, prosperous and higher income country by 2041. The lending agency's Deputy Managing Director, Antoniette Monsieur Sahe, said while paying a call on Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina at her official residence, Ghana Bhavan. He said IMF cherishes the long-standing partnership with Bangladesh and she came here to further strengthen the relationship. Prime Minister's speech writer Mohammad Nazrul Islam briefed reporters after the meeting. The Prime Minister said Bangladesh does not want any assistance from the IMF for bailout. Rather, the country has wanted the support as a primitive measure. The pace of the country's progress has slowed down due to the COVID-19, Russian-Ukraine war and sanctions and counter-sanctions, the Prime Minister added. A case has been filed against 5 people, including a leader of Swechhasevak League, over firing in the capital's Gulshan area that left 2 people wounded on Sunday. The accused are Abdul Wahid Mintu, Vice President of Dhaka North City Unit of Swechhasevak League, his associates Arif Hussain and Monir Ahmed, and 2 others, Shariful and Humayud. Aminul Islam, who sustained bullet injuries, filed the case at Gulshan police station on Sunday night. Police arrested Arif Hussain, Mintu and Monir Hussain along with 14 rounds of bullets, 2 magazines after the incident. Police also recovered 7 bullet shells from the spot. 3 persons were killed as a passenger bus collided with a truck after hitting 2 motorcycles in Gaibandha's Palashbari Upazila on Monday morning. The deceased were Bidut Sarkar, Subhas Chandra and Suman Chandra. The accident occurred around 9:30 am on the Dhaka-Rangpur Highway's Chowmatha intersection. According to locals, a speeding bus of Barkat Paribahan heading towards Rangpur crashed into 2 motorcycles when it reached the Chowmatha intersection. Later, it also collided head-on with a truck. The injured were rescued and sent them to the Upazila Health Complex, where doctors declared the 3 motorcyclists dead. Police seized the bus and the truck. Now going to the internationals, a former female member of Afghanistan's parliament has been killed by an unknown gunman at her home in Kabul, police say. Murshal Nabizada and her guard were shot dead and her brother was injured in Sunday's attack, police said. The security forces have started a serious investigation regarding the case to find the criminals, police said in a statement. Nabizada had been a lawmaker until the Taliban took over as the foreign forces withdrew in 2021, when many politicians fled the country. The Taliban have said they are focused on securing the country and encouraging Afghans to return, but several attacks have taken place in recent months, including one at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs last week that killed and wounded dozens of people and was claimed by Islamic State. More on internationals. Nepal observed a day of mourning on Monday for the victims of the nation's deadliest aviation disaster in 3 decades, with 67 people confirmed killed in the plane crash. The Yeti Airlines ATR-72 plummeted into a steep gorge, smashed into pieces and burst into flames with 72 people on board as it approached the central city of Pokhara on Sunday, police said. Soldiers used ropes and stretchers to retrieve bodies from the 300-meter deep ravine late into the night. There was no word on the fate of the 5 people still unaccounted for. There were 15 foreigners on board, including 5 Indians, 4 Russians, 2 South Koreans and 1 passenger, each from Argentina, Australia, France and Ireland. That's it for now, and stay tuned with Asian English News Bulletin. Visit www.asiantvonline.com. Take care.